Oh my gosh, their water is empty. Both food pails are empty. I am gonna have to start coming out here at least twice a day, if not 3 times a day. They are growing so fast. They are probably 3 times the size from when I first got them, but looks like all 52 birds are still alive and happy and doing their thing. But yeah, we're gonna start off. I guess I gotta take care of these baby chickens. Oh my gosh, I can't believe you guys just ate that much food. We'll clean those out in a little bit. I think I'm gonna toss some more flakes in there too while it's open and empty. Keep that smell down a bit. There, watch out guys. There you go. I think I'll get their feed going first. Usually it's just, yeah, it's pretty dry. They're doing pretty good. They're not like pooping in this a whole lot. I think the brooder's big enough that they're not jumping all over this, getting it too messy. But yeah, we'll get some food for them first. And then we'll go get some water. So we are just shy of having our birds now for 2 weeks. This is still the first bag that we started with. So we've used, probably about 30 pounds of feed so far. And that's keeping it pretty much filled and keeping them fed nonstop. Well, the first 50-pound bag is gone. And we're not quite full yet, so we're gonna have to tap in to our first barrel of food. Oh, this is what I've been noticing. I'm getting these little chunks of dried up, and almost looks like there's a tiny bit of potential mold or something on there, because when I got all this feed that time, I mentioned it. They had it outside in the pouring rain, pallet just sitting there wide open. The bags held most of the moisture out, but I was worried that there was getting a little bit of moisture inside. At the very bottom of that bag, oh, here's another little chunk. I'm getting some of this like moldy chicken food pellets. But that's all I've seen so far. I was worried about that though. All right, let's feed the piggies. There you go, piggies. Look out, chickies. Geez, they are thirsty. Okay, so our baby broilers are now done for the morning. And what I really want to get done today is actually move the egg layer chickens out of their dry lot winter paddock that I had. They've been in there all winter long. I think it's time to get them on some fresh grass and bugs. I actually got up super early this morning mowed all the lawn. I took the dogs for their run. I checked all my trail cameras. Now we're here now, and we're gonna get the chickens out on the grass. They're gonna enjoy all the fresh grass clippings that I just trimmed, and I think they're gonna just love a little change of scenery finally. I think it's good timing too, because I'm pretty sure their food is just about empty, if not already empty, so that'll be an easy move for me. And so I just shut the power off to both fences. It runs both the goats and the chickens. I have this little jumper running from here down to the actual charger itself. So we will disconnect this, then I can kick the power back on, and then the goats won't worry, or I won't worry about the goats getting on top of the fence and pulling it down or something. I think I'm gonna start on the far end down here. That's where I have my 8-foot gate. I think I'm gonna start taking out some fence from there. This is actually made of 2 full panels, so 268-foot long runs. And I'm gonna condense this down into one and find a nice location out there for it. So now that I get down here, I realize I don't have an 8-foot gate down here. I don't have a gate at all, but what I do have is, this is the end of my first panel run. This is the end of my second panel run, and I just linked them together right here. So I'm just gonna separate the two from here. I think I'm gonna work, actually I'm gonna separate them here, and I'll probably go up to the gate up there, and I'll pull this direction, because ultimately I'm probably gonna put the chickens right out here somewhere. Ooh, there goes a big old turkey across the driveway. Just one turkey and done. But yeah, here's the link that connects the electrical power from one panel to the next. Disconnect that. That's just wrapped around here. And then we have our little tie just right here. All right, there we go. The goats are just mad because I'm not giving them any attention this morning. Usually they get a let out, they get a run for a bit. All right, we have made it to the end. Now here's our 4-foot gate, so we just got to do some disconnecting and untying. And we can pull it apart. And I'm going to reuse the gate for the new area, so I do have to disconnect this part too. There we go, just like that. We have our gate. So after doing this a few times, I've determined that finding your gate location first is the most critical. So I think this might just be it. So what I think I'm gonna do is, so here's the gate, it's facing my house. I think I'm gonna run like 2 panels that direction, and we're gonna pretty much run all of it that way. It'll be just a nice, kind of narrow, but long rectangle right here. It's all nice, clean, fresh. There's some clover down in here, lots of good fresh grass clippings, little flowers, and probably tons and tons of little bugs that they're going to love. Now, unfortunately, I was hoping I was gonna be able to maybe just drag this whole thing to the new location, but because it is so long and I got this curve here, I feel like I'm gonna have to just go ahead and just pick it up post by post all the way, and then I'll lay it out in its new home. So I thought I could save a step, but guess not. Okay, last one. This bundle gets so freaking big. It's a pain to carry, but Yeah, this should work out pretty good. So we'll just start it right here. This will be my corner. I'm gonna go right there. We got our first 2 panels. This will be our corner, and we'll start making our way down this way. Not really counting the panels. I probably should make this my corner now and see where we land. Might have went a little too far. We'll find out here in a minute. Chickens finally realize that they are free, and they're already hitting up the greens. But I was short a little bit, so obviously my spacing and my count is off. So I'll probably start putting some up here and work my way that way. What I like to do also is I grab my last one and try to get it over here to the gate, so I know where my start and my end is, and then I can pull both directions and wherever I end up on the end. It just is what it is. Because ultimately all that matters is it is a fully enclosed shape. And in order to get those pulled that way, I need to swing some of these around. So this might be my corner here. So this one will need to start swinging over here. This will be our second panel. And from here, it should all go back that way. I got enough pile of fence right there. I should be able to just pull this last little bit. Kind of see where we end up here. It straightens itself out. Oh yeah, we're gonna be darn close. It's not bad. What I did is I left these sag stoppers. Usually I pull every one of these things out. They go in between each post and it helps with the sag of the fence. I left them all in. They did seem to roll up pretty nice. Just a couple of them kind of came loose. So in the long run, that is gonna save me quite a bit of time. Other than these 2 that did come out. But yeah, okay, we're all good. So I think I can attach the fence there, start working my way out, and I can attach my fence on the other side of the gate, work my way, and then up, and then we'll just kind of see what we look like on that end, basically. Okay, first one is gonna set it all. So I can just butt it pretty much right up to this post. And then I'll wrap the electrical connection around this a couple times. And that kind of helps keep it up. Now you can see there's actually quite a bit of sag and bow in every different direction, but once I actually do tighten this up and pull it this way, look at that, it just takes all that out. So I know as long as my bottoms are nice and tight, my tops, they'll pull out and they'll finish it up really nice. I'll probably only put this one in, and then I'll go back to the gate and I'll start from the other end and start working my way around. Yeah, just like that. Well, most of the chickens have made it all the way over to there. That is the really thick stuff. Lots of clippings over there. Okay, so again, we just got our starting post, and we will butt it up right to this one. All right, that was my corner post. So now I'm gonna work my way back down that way, and we'll kind of just see where we end up. So I kind of forgot, in order to get my portable chicken coop in here, I don't have an 8-foot door. So I'm gonna have to go snag that now, and I'll drag it in here before I get the rest of the fence up, because all I'm gonna have is the 4-foot door, and I think my coop is about just over 6 foot wide, so it's not gonna fit through all that. So I'm gonna go snag that, bring it down here. You go for a ride? Or are you gonna come out? Coming out, buddy? Yep, there you go, come on out. All right. There we go. There's some excess fence over there, so I'm gonna pull that this way. It's funny, most of the chickens ended up all the way over by the range, but as soon as I moved their coop, all of a sudden they were running back over there to see what's going on. I think it's kind of my last one. Let's see, 1, 2, 1. Yeah, this is pretty darn close to being my last one on this side, I think. Got one more panel here for sure. It always ends up being just a little bit off because I'm adding an extra 4 foot for the gate. So I'm always off like half a panel. The chickens are all making their way over here. They know where home's at. This is probably pretty close to being my corner post. 1, 2, yeah, we're gonna have, like I said, we'll have an extra 4 feet to play around with here. A lot of times what I do is I just end up rounding this back fence out a little bit and just let that extra 4 feet kind of just disappear. Yeah, pretty much just like that. Okay, now that we have all the panels up, I can go ahead and close up and tie off all of these corners. These are the 2 lines that feed the electrical charge from panel to panel, and I'll just connect these together. Then I have my string. And we'll do a little tie up here too. Okay, I also have these giant support rods, which I like to sit right inside the corners and bring it out just a little bit. It puts a little extra tension on it. So I just kind of lean it in. It's about 8 inches away from the bottom into the fence, and then leaning back against it, I pull the fence back, push it down to the ground. And then from there, it's just a little extra support there. Keeps it nice and tight. So we'll do this in all 4 corners. This will be a good one here because you can see how much sags in these. The sag stoppers are also out, but there's a lot of play in it. So once I get this pulled back, Oh yeah, it's gonna help a lot. This one probably has the most sag because it's kind of, this is the end of the rounded back end, plus there's a little dip here. So I got sag going out this way. We got sag going this way, but this corner one, if I pull out, oh yeah, it brings both these super tight. I can see though I didn't get the posts in a perfectly straight line, but when I first started putting these things up, I was all worried about it being all nice and perfectly square, and I wasted so much freaking time. But this is the final one here. Should be able to pull that. Oh yeah, look how much snug that gives it. Oh, that's gonna be perfect. Super rigid. All right, now just a few sag stoppers in between the panels where they fell out. And we're pretty much good on the fencing. Looks like I got 3 panels in a row. And then we'll have it. I'm gonna move this back though, just to start it as far back as I can. There we go. Now for water and feed. If I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure I topped the water off just a few days ago, so I'm gonna have to either pour it out or figure out a way to drag it out here. Yeah, it's fairly full. I'm about half. So I think I'll start with this. It's just about empty. I think what I'm just gonna do is probably just dump most of the water. But that's also gonna give me an opportunity to maybe scrub the inside just a little bit. It's not very dirty, but it'd be nice to just clean it up while I have the opportunity. Oh yeah, that looks pretty good. It's a little bit farther away from the hydrant, but luckily this 55-gallon drum holds enough water that it'll last a good 2 weeks. So to drag a hose out here, now that it's actually nice out, is not a big deal. I probably need maybe about 50 more feet from the hose I currently have, so we can make do with that. The asparagus popping like crazy some more. There's big ones in here. That's probably not gonna be enough. I'll have to add 2 hoses probably. There we go. There we go. I'll start this end first, work my way out, see where we land. Yeah, I might grab the other hose because I know when it goes around the shed, it ends up clear over here. So if I come around the other side, more of a straight run, it'll be pretty close. We're short like 8 feet. 8 feet. So we'll throw this out here quick. All right, we should have some fresh water. While that water's filling, I'm gonna go grab a bag of feed because that was pretty darn empty. And also I'm hoping maybe the chickens will maybe follow me back to their new run. Oh, yeah, they're already sort of running over here. Yeah, they're coming from that side too. We'll see how many we can get over there. They'll stop right at the gate. Oh, here they come. Yeah. Little single file lines. The goats heard this and they are really mad. Oh yeah, here they all come. And our water, it's already that level. I think we are good. Let's steal a little bit of this. Oh, that's so good. All right, here we go, chickens. Well, some went in, a lot did not, but I was waiting for that to happen. So I have my secret weapon. I'm gonna go grab it from the house quick, and I'm pretty sure, I'm like 95% sure they're gonna follow me right into their new run. I think they already know what's going on. This one does. Usually once they see this white bag, they know what they're getting. They come a running. Oh, they just got spooked. That feed bag blew away. Oh, I got their attention now. Look at this. They're all coming. They're all coming. Let's see if they actually follow me into the gate. Come on, chickens. Here you go. Okay, come on. You're going the wrong way, bro. There, right here. Come this way. Your new home. Your new home. See if I can spook them towards the fence a little bit, or in through the gate. Go that way. It's wide open, guys. There we go. That one figured it out. Come get it. Come get it. They want in so bad. They can't quite figure it out. Oh, there we go. We got one. Oh, yeah. Hey, come here. Come here. Gotcha. We got one. See, follow your buddy. He's in. She's in. I think we're gonna let them just free range. And I'm just gonna have to kind of hope that they make it back in to their home tonight. You guys found your water. You got your grub going on. You need to find your home. Some more over there. But all in all, we are done with our new chicken run. Fresh grass, fresh bugs. Chickens are going to love their new home. Calling it good for today. Hope you enjoyed today's video. See you all next time. Later.